Assalamualaikum, my name is SUZANA BINTI. Kali ini saya nak present tentang PBT1 pasal quiz design multiple choice question. So kat sini kita orang buat web design question. Saya nak terangkan pasal detail student. Untuk form for student info, kita gunakan action PHP at server PHP7. Untuk label, untuk nama, label for name, class from label, and kita punya nama dia student name. Input types text, class from control. Untuk name kita digantikan dengan F name. So metric number pun sama, kita label for metric, metric number, input type text, class from control. Name dia kita tukar kepada F name metric numbers. Untuk class kita gunakan select name. Kita guna from select. Dekat sini kita gunakan select disable value, select class. Kita boleh pilih sama ada DDT1, DDT2, 3 ataupun 4. So untuk lecture name, label for lecture, and dia punya nama lecture name. Input type kita gunakan text, and name dia F lecture name. So untuk kita punya details nak keluarkan dia punya output kat sini. Okay, ni untuk output nak display nanti, kita get input from student into from above. Kita gunakan PHP survey request method post. Contohnya name ni kita post F name, and actually name is empty. Maksudnya kita tak letak lagi name dia, nanti kita kena masukkan, and dekat sini details names. Untuk metric number pun sama, kita gunakan F metric number. Metric number is empty, and untuk class pun kita tulis classes, and dekat sini details class. Dan sama juga dengan lecture name, kita lecture post lecture name. Lecture name is empty, and dia punya details lecture name. Ni untuk quiz for the result. Untuk coding result dia, nak keluarkan result, kat sini pun sama, kita gunakan ni get info for student, info from, dan kat sini pun kita guna request method post. Dan sama juga kita collect value of input file dia, name, F name, masukkan dia punya name is empty, and details names. So dekat sini metric number pun F metric number, and untuk class F class kita tak buat F class sebab macam tu kita gunakan select classes. And untuk lecture name, F lecture name is empty, and details dia lecture name. So kita tengok dia punya output. Okay, ni untuk form quiz tadi. Bila student name, kita masukkan nama, dan kita masukkan nama metric. Kelas, pilih kelas, and nama lecture. Okay. Before nak ni kita kena jawab. Before nak display, kita kena jawab dulu dia punya question. Jawab dia punya question, so sama ada kita boleh tengok dia punya result sekali. Result details ni, and result berapa dapat. And tekan submit. So kat sini boleh nampak yang name, warna yang masukkan tadi, metric, numbers, F, class, and lecture name. Dekat sini dia akan display semua ni. Okay, itu saja untuk saya bentangkan hari ini. Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sofia Bahira binti Yusuf and my matric number is 13DDT19F1183. Our lecturer is Puan SUZANA binti Yusuf for the web programming subject, and I'll be presenting the problem-based test 1 of the web programming subject. And here I'll be explaining some of the coding, which is the quiz coding that we create from the question of the problem-based test. Here we are using the HTML coding to create a form. Here is the title on the web, which is the web design quiz, which is here. You can see web design quiz, and we are using the form action, which will be directed into the results.php file, which is here. And we are using the method post so that all the value input student answer and fill out in the quiz form will be collected into the results.php file, and that means the results files output. And this is the coding for the question. The question, we are using the card header to make it look like a card. Here you can see this is the student details, and this is the card like header, and here are the question, the card title question, and this is the choice answer using the label for question 1, all of the A, B, C, D question answer. This is the question 2. We'll create about 10 questions in the quiz, and after student done answering all of the question, they just have to click the submit button to check out the result. I'll be demonstrated here. We put the name, metric number, and we choose which class we are in, and the lecturer name. Here we are answering all of the question one by one. Question number 5, question number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So to check how many they are correct from the question by submitting here. As you guys can see, is the result here. I got 8/10. And for the style, I'll be explaining the CSS file. The first one is the body background image. We put the background image here. Here is the background image. We put it in the CSS file. And the page wrap, we created the page wrap, the border radius, background color. Here is the page wrap, the wrap of the form to make it look more nice and neat. And here are the details. Details is the details inside the input form of the student details here. It's in color of black, as you guys can see. Text line center, and the results also color in black. The results color in black here. The words is in black. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Syazwani binti Ahmad Razi with matric number F1064. Now we will explain on how to calculate total marks. Okay, as stated in rubric for problem-based task 1, we have to apply array, selection, looping, and function. So for total marks, we use for each loop. For each is an associative array and loop is looping. So by using this for each loop, there are two techniques in this coding, which is array and looping. So first we have to declare total correct equal to 0, which because the total correct is in an integer. And then solutions is an array name, and then array. Okay, so here we get this array by looking at the quiz.php file at the for the answer for the question. For example, here question 1. Here you can see the name for question 1, question bracket 1 dash a. So this is the array, and then the value is A. So you can see here the difference between within these four answers is the value. Value A, value B, value C, and value D. Okay, so back to the array. So for question 1, 1-A. So if the answer for question 1 is C, we have to put the value here, C. Okay, same goes to the other question. Do it until question 10. Here you can see 2-A, B, 3-A, and then the list goes on. And then next, for each solutions as question equals solution. So solutions is an array name here. Just take the same as the above. And then as question. Question is the key of the element to question variable. And then solution is the value of the element to solution variable. So means solutions, array solution is as question. Means it changed the name to question. And then user answer equal to post. We use post in our coding. And then question mark now. Okay, so this coding is for the variable with no value. So user answer is a variable with no value. So we use this one. Question mark now. And then next we move to the conditional statement. If is a resolution, solution is the value of the element to the solution variable. Correct equal to array intersect solution user answer. So array intersect, the function for array intersect is to compare the value of two or more arrays and return the matches. So here the two arrays are solution and user answer, and return the matches mean return the array in the solution and user answer. And then next, total correct plus equal to count solution. It counts the solution and equal counts correct. Else, total correct plus equal to user answer equal to solution. So means here total correct is the total marks plus equal to user answer equal to solution. So user answer is the same as solution. So to display the output, echo the ID result. So ID results is for the CSS star ID result here. CSS already explained by Sophia. And then your marks total correct per 10. Total correct is the marks that we get in the for each loop here. And then per 10. 10 is the total of the question. Okay, so let's see the output. First, you have to enter student name, metric number, select class, and lecture name. Okay, and then you have to answer the question. Okay, and then after finish answer the question, click button submit. And then here you can see the marks. Your marks 5 per 10. So this is my marks. The total marks that we get is from the coding for each loop. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
I am Kartika Anapumpan Krishna, number metric 13DDT19F1022. Okay, so now I'm going to explain about the output for the total marks. So at the total mark, we have display the rating for the students' marks. Okay, so at first we have an echo which is display the marks. So it will display the marks, the total correct marks out of 10. And the next, it should be display the messages, the rating results. Okay, so for it we have used if-else statement. So for it and also we have used the function. So first function is result, and for the result it will display the rating messages. Okay, so we have used the if-else statement. So first if if the total correct more than or equal to 8 and the total correct mark less or equal to 10, so there will be messages which is you are excellent. Else if the total correct mark more or equal to 5 and total correct is less equal to 7, which is there will be a message you are in the rate of moderate. Else if the student mark in between 0 to 4, so there will be a display messages which is you are in the rate of weak and keep it up. So at the last we have result, which is it will display the rate. Okay, so let's see the output. Okay, so this is the output. Okay, so we need to insert our details at on top. Okay, so we have 10 questions, so the students need to answer all the questions. So once I submit, okay, so we can see over here the marks is 1 out of 10, which is this is for what we use if else statement. If the mark is in between 0 to 4, so there will be a messages which is you are in the rate of weak, keep it up. So let's see how about moderate. Okay, for the moderate, so the answer should be more and equal to 5, in between less than 7. Okay, so let's see 6A. Okay, so when I submit, okay, so my mark is 5 over 10, so there will be a message which is you are in the moderate, you are in the rate of moderate. Okay, so let's see for the excellent. Okay, so for excellent, the mark should be in between 8 to 10. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me put all the correct answers for the 10 questions. 5D and 6 go to A, 7B. Okay, so let me submit. Okay, so my mark is 10 out of 10, so which is there will be a message you are excellent. Okay, so this is the if-else statement for. So that's all from me. Thank you.